I remember, well, those of you who didn't know, I don't, I think Accountable Commentary Channel was recently deleted. This is what happens. Like he said, they don't give you any sort of warning. They didn't send him an email. He just woke up and his channel was deleted. Probably both of his channels are deleted because he has a whole new channel name, and it is what it is. It's just the nature of this beast that we choose to interact with. Once again, we literally have females that are on YouTube that are calling for the harm of black men on their live streams and all kinds of stuff, and we can report these people and their channels never get deleted, but on our channels we never call for the harm of anybody. I know I don't. I don't use that kind of language, and then our channels get deleted all the damn time. And this is the reason why. They wonder why I'll never buy another movie. I'll never subscribe to their music again. The music was absolutely amazing. It really was. A lot of music. I never knew that certain artists had certain music, but the censorship is has gone too bad. It's gone too far, and we know exactly who they're censoring. So, anywho, Facebook again, right? This was the beginning of this year, and I have never gotten a type of offer like this before. I mean, it was a woman, and she sent me a friend request, and I noticed that she was friends with quite a few of my friends. And I said, "Oh, okay." So I accepted, and then I was asking a couple of these people, "Do you know who she is?" I think I did that, and she is a legit person. Like she's a real person. I accepted her, whatever. And then it was like a day later, she says, "Hey, how you doing?" And I said, "Hey," and she's like, I saw your profile. I saw that we have a lot of the same friends and whatnot. And I just wanted to tell you that you were very handsome, and I want to be with you. I said, "Oh, okay." And I wanted to see where she was going with this because I don't really, well, I I get hit on, but I would say I get hit on more by white women than I get hit on by black women. There is a reason for that. I may have to do another video on that because black women don't want to admit it, but a lot of them are intimidated by a man's size. Like they say they want a tall man, but when you take like 6'1" and 250, then it becomes intimidating. So I know a lot of them used to say that they were intimidated by me. I could hear them say that, like he looked like he could, like one of them said I looked like they couldn't handle me. So I knew what that meant, like, and But anyway, she goes, "This is the deal." She goes, "You can ask around about me." She says, I don't know if she had a trucking business or something. She said she told me she's a multimillionaire, and I asked around about her, and they said that is absolutely correct, absolutely correct. She's a multimillionaire, and she said that she's gone a lot. Like she has to fly to different places and do meetings in different places and secure contracts in different. So she's always on the go. And she said She's just looking for a man to deal with her and to handle her sexual needs. And she told me straight up, all you have to do is name a price and I will take care of you. And I said, "Really?" She said, "Yes." She said, "You've never been in a situation like this before?" And I said, "No." And she goes, "I'm literally telling you, just name a price." She's like, "What do you want? You want 10,000 a month?" Which she said, "Just name a price." And I said, "Well, really, really, really quickly, the answer is no." And she was like, "Are you serious?" And she asked me again. She goes, Do you understand what this what this is, what I just explained to you?" And I said, "Yes." And she goes, "You don't need money?" I said, "Of course I need money." I said, "But I I follow the Bible. And the Bible says that the children of Israel, men and females, you shall not prostitute yourself, right? You shall not prostitute yourself." He thinks that that is an abomination. And matter of fact, you can't take the money that you make from selling your body and bring it into his temple. We don't have a temple right now. But if we did, he would consider that money abomination. He don't even want you to bring that money to his temple. That's just how serious he does not like that. And also, I didn't mention it to her because it really wasn't worth mentioning, because I think she should have, she understands that's the reason why she does this. It's because she was quite overweight. She was easily 450 pounds. Easily. Easily. And that's the reason why she got to pay for it. There's some people out here that they have to pay for it because there's nobody checking for them. There's nobody giving them the time of day. When we keep saying, I keep saying, or some other channels keep saying that weight matters, we are not joking to you. We are not lying to you. It happens to men as well too. With my own, I got to lose 25 pounds, and it's been sort of a rocky road. I've been depressed for the last couple of weeks. It was just nonstop raining. I was postponing the gym, and then I was feeling sick for about a couple of weeks as well too, because my best friend, who is my workout buddy, his wife got sick, and then their stepdaughter got sick. Then he got sick, and then he passed it on to me, and I was gone for damn near a month. I am good. I am getting back into it, but weight can hold you back, right? And a lot of black women, the ones that have hit on me, whether it's in person or online, they will feel the pain of rejection when I keep saying no. I'm not interested in you, right? And they be looking really shocked, like, you really have men out here that are turning women? Yes. If there is no attraction, there is no attract. I do not like big women. I just don't. I just don't. Even if a woman is big, but she's pretty, like who would be a good? I haven't seen her in a long time. I don't know if she's still out there. Takara Jones. I think that's her name. She used to be like a model. She wasn't like morbidly obese, but she was a bigger sized woman, and she had an incredible pretty face, right? That would be the exception, but for the most part, I need around 110 pounds. I need around 110 pounds, right? So that didn't happen. And then it was a couple of months later, here comes somebody else. And she was light skinned, and not that that mattered, light skinned black woman, but same thing. She was easily 5 foot and all of 230. And here she's coming at me. I like you. And we live in the same area, and I've seen you around town. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just not interested. She was shocked. Like she said, she asked me. I think she asked me, was I gay, which is their famous line for everything. It's like I told her, no, I'm not gay. I'm just not interested in you that way. I'm not attracted to you. And she was shocked. She was literally shocked. And not only that, her profile photo was she wasn't smiling in none of her photos. Like she just looked like she was genuinely done with life, right? And some of these women, they 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 be looking so shocked when a man don't want them. Like everybody don't like everybody. I remember who was it? Shania Twain when she wrote that song and she said that she didn't like Brad Pitt. And Brad Pitt he's been universally looked upon as the most handsomest guy in the world. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Handsome is in the eye of the beholder. And Shania Twain, who herself, to me, I believe, is very stunningly beautiful. Well, when she was younger, she's kind of old now, but even she said she didn't like Brad Pitt. So these women in general, I know that they have a hard time handling rejection. They can't do it well. They literally can't do it well. And I wish both of those two the best. But see, women need to understand, especially when it comes to black men, is you don't know black men. I've said this before. In my area, this brother is married to a gorgeous black woman. I mean, she has to be like 110. Their whole entire marriage. They've been married for over 20 years. I saw them recently and they're still together and she still is every bit of 110, dark as hell, midnight dark, and she's beautiful. Her face, her complexion is clear. I'm not lusting over another man's wife, but she's got a perfect body, perfect face. She's amazing. That's the reason why he's with her, amongst other things. But some people got to pay for it, man. Some people got to pay for it because they're too lazy to join the gym and to stay in it. Or, you know, we got a park near where I live, and everybody goes jogging in the park. And every time, who do you see doing all the jogging? It's a couple of black guys. It's a whole bunch of white guys, a whole bunch of white girls, and one Keisha. It's always like that all the time. It's like they're the only group of women or women that don't think that they have to compete to get us or to keep us. And that is why a lot of them are single.